with Angela Yee, and happy Friday. You know what time it is. I am actually heading out to Orlando today, but that is going to be after all this. We're going to have a fun show because guess who's joining us today? Chicago's own Herbo is going to be in the building, and he's got a new album on the way. It's called Lil Herb, so you already know what that is. We're going to get all into everything he's got going on. You know, a Herbo conversation is always amazing. Wouldn't you say, Dan?
I would say so, especially with you, honestly. He opens up a lot with you.
Yeah, I think he's really great, though, at like having...
Conversationalist.
He's pretty conversational. I also want to ask him, nothing for nothing, about that picture that goes viral all the time.
Farrakhan?
Of him and Farrakhan.
It is hilarious.
Okay, well, anyway, let's get this show started with some love and some positivity. Let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on. It's way up.
I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time to shine a light. And today, I want to shine a light on somebody who I randomly met down at South Street Seaport. Now, she just asked me to take a picture of her and her husband, and I obliged because I love taking pictures. I did photography when I was in high school and college. Her name is Barbi Patel, and she has now started her own business. It's called Cinderella Brides. She started it as a side hustle to building a multi-passion journey that reflects the things that she loves the most and the communities that inspire her. She did actually get featured in Forbes magazine. The article is called How a Female Founder Bootstrapped a Side Hustle into a Multi-Million-Dollar Lifestyle Portfolio. She's a former Wall Street sales executive that now has a multi-million-dollar portfolio lifestyle glam services, education, and destination wedding business called Cinderella Brides, really tapping into America's $70 billion wedding industry. So congratulations to Barbi Patel for that. Now, who do you want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. Isaac, who do you want to shine a light on?
I would like to shine the light on a friend of mine. He got locked up when he was 17 years old. And I just like to shout out his rehabilitation process and how he was able to transform and become a full-time published author.
Oh, wow. What books does he have out? Or, give us at least one title.
I would shout out his memoir. It's called Once Upon My Time, Making the Best of It While It's Available. His name is Nasir Nassalam. It's available on Amazon and everything. And I'm just proud of him, so I just wanted to send him a salute.
All right, well, shout out to him, and thank you so much. You're a good friend, and I'm sure y'all both be looking out for each other.
Can I shout out his Instagram, too?
Oh, yes, please.
It's at Free Naz. That's at Free Nazz, at Free Naz.
Okay, all right, I'm going to go look it up right now. Thank you for calling.
Salute to you. Thank you.
All right, well, that was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. Just in case you couldn't get through, you can always leave a message and shine a light that way. And when we come back, we have your Yee Tea. And let's talk about Paul Wall. He was recently on the Art of Dialogue. He told a whole lot of stories, but one of them is about Jay-Z. We'll discuss it when we come back. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the room.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time for your Yee Tea. So let's start off with Paul Wall. He was on Art of Dialogue, and he was reflecting on the first time he interacted with Jay-Z. Now, Paul Wall was on Kanye's Late Registration album on the song Drive Slow, but he also wanted that song to be on his debut album, The People's Champ, that came out just a few weeks later. Well, Jay-Z was president of Def Jam at the time. Paul Wall was signed to Atlantic, and he said Atlantic talked Jay-Z into letting them include Drive Slow on his first album. Here's what he had to say.
And Jay-Z cleared it. Jay-Z waived the fees. He waived all of that. He's like, only thing Jay-Z said was, man, the only thing I want you to do is pay Kanye West whatever he charges for a beat. So just to be fair, I'm not going to charge you a clearance fee for his verse, but to be fair for him, pay him what he wants for the beat. So my interaction with Jay-Z was him looking out for me.
So all he had to do was pay for the beat. He didn't have to pay any type of clearance fee. That's a big deal. All right. Now, in addition to that, there are rumors, and I saw this in Star Magazine, that Kim Kardashian and Drake are dating. And that is following some pictures that were in Italy, these vacation pictures. Now, according to The Sun, fans connected the dots because Kim Kardashian posted pictures on Tuesday showing her with the lake behind her. This is in Italy, and she said Italy 2025. But then there was also a real estate account that confirmed that Drake just recently stayed at that same place and it had the same matching architecture. I looked at the pictures and they were definitely in the same place. Now, the question is, were they in the same place at the same time? You know, because it could be just a mansion that's popular for people to stay at, but who knows? And that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have Tell Us a Secret. That might have been a secret. I don't know. Or maybe it's nothing. But anyway, 800-292-5150 is a number. Anything that you want to tell us, remember, it's a no judgment zone. Of course, you're anonymous. That's 800-292-5150. Call us up. Tell us a secret. It's way up.
Shh. This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
What's up, y'all? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Happy Friday. And you know Friday secrets are always the best, so we want to hear yours. 800-292-5150. What's up, anonymous caller? What's your secret?
So, some years ago, I used to deal with somebody, and he got someone else pregnant while I was dealing with him. Yes, so I felt some type of way. So I messed with his first cousin, who was married, but was taking very well care of me for a while until I got tired of him.
So he had a baby on you. You stayed with him, but you got revenge. Does he know about this revenge, or is it only you that knows?
No, to this day, he does not know, but his cousin knows, the ones that I was messing with.
Man, that could tear the family apart. And he was married. And so you were the cousin side piece. Had you already liked the cousin, though? Because that ain't something that just happens.
No, it was weird because I had randomly met the cousin at my job, and I didn't know it was his cousin at first. Mm-hmm. And then when I found out it was, I was like, okay, well, I can get my revenge.
Do you ever think about like karma, like, oh, well, he is married and stuff like that, and I was a side piece to a married man, so maybe that's not...
Oh, yeah, everybody gets that karma. I'm married, and my husband has cheated on me numerous times.
Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. Well, all right, so this is a long time ago. Well, thank you for calling and sharing with us.
You're welcome.
Take care.
Bye.
Hey, anonymous caller, what up?
Hey.
Do you want to tell us a secret?
Sure. Over 10 years ago, I went to jail, and I happened to have a 1/4 pound of marijuana in my bra, and the cop didn't know, so I put it inside, and the whole time I was in jail, it was in there. I couldn't pee, I couldn't poop, couldn't do anything, but I never got caught.
How long were you in jail for?
Probably 12 hours.
All right, so it wasn't too long. I thought you was going to say you took it out and smoked it little by little while you were in there.
No, I did take it out and smoke it, but it was after I got out.
All right, well, good. That's not a bad secret. I'm glad you didn't get caught.
Thank you.
Take care. Well, that was Tell Us a Secret, 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through, you can always leave a message and tell us a secret that way for last word. And when we come back, we got your Yeetie. And Leonardo DiCaprio recently did an interview with E! News, and he talked about what movie role would he bring back if he could. He said it would be really fun. It's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea. Come and get the tea.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it is time for your Yee Tea. Now, Leonardo DiCaprio recently did an interview with E! News, and he talked about a role that he would reprise if he could. What role would he revisit? Now, what would you think it is, Dan? Titanic?
That would be a good one. Or The Revenant.
Catch Me If You Can.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, too. What's your favorite Leonardo DiCaprio role?
Inception.
Okay.
And then Wolf of Wall Street, too.
Well, Wolf of Wall Street is who he would revisit, that particular character, Jordan Belfort.
He crushed that role.
He said it would be fun to do more Wolf of Wall Street stuff. Yes, he definitely looked like he was really on, what was the drugs?
Quaaludes.
Quaaludes.
Yep. Him and Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill was amazing in that role, by the way.
Let's not forget how amazing Margot Robbie was in that role, too.
Yeah, and you know, Leonardo DiCaprio also had recently talked about a role that he wished he hadn't turned down, and that was Dirk Diggler in Boogie Nights. That was actually Mark Wahlberg Wahlberg, who ended up playing that role. Mark Wahlberg did a great job in that role, too, though. He crushed that.
I can't say I've ever seen that movie.
You never saw Boogie Nights?
No.
Oh, you got to see it. All right. And Trey Songz has settled his $20 million lawsuit. He was accused of sexually assaulting a woman at a Miami nightclub. And according to legal documents obtained by Billboard, he reached a confidential deal right before the case was about to go to trial. The plaintiff is Jahara Jeffries. She said that he sexually violated her January 1st, 2018 at Club 11. The details surrounding the settlement have not been revealed, but her attorney has confirmed that the matter has been resolved. She first sued him in 2020 for $10 million. That is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but you definitely need to know about them. It's Way Up.
These stories are flying under the radar.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time for your Under the Radar stories. And according to reports, Donald Trump's tariffs could push nearly 1 million Americans into poverty because of these taxes. These import taxes actually weigh more heavily on lower income households, according to a study that was published this week by Yale's Budget Lab. They said if these tariffs remain in place after a Supreme Court ruling, that will increase the number of Americans living in poverty by as much as 875,000. According to the report, because patterns of spending differ across households, this burden is felt unevenly. Tariffs disproportionately slam low-income Americans who already live paycheck to paycheck and can't afford to lose out on more of their income. I kind of feel like you didn't need a study to know that.
No, you did not.
Of course, if you can't afford it then, you really can't afford it now. Now, in addition to that, I do want to also in this Under the Radar talk about what I'm doing today. Actually going out to Orlando, we are going to be helping Big Dave's Cheesesteaks in Orlando. Shout out to Derek Lewis. He's starting breakfast at Big Dave's Cheesesteaks. And you know, Big Dave's Cheesesteaks is an amazing, amazing franchise.
I've been dying to try it.
Yes, you know Derek Hayes. He was up here for Wealth Wednesday. Derek Lewis has also been up here, and he was an executive at Pepsi. He retired, actually wrote an amazing book, and now has opened these Big Dave's Cheesesteak franchises. And we are putting our Coffee Uplifts people in those Orlando franchises.
Hey, congratulations.
So I'll be out there helping them launch breakfast. So I just wanted to let everybody know that that's coming. So if you see me in Orlando, yes, that is absolutely me. So get ready for us to do more partnerships. But things like this, as we're talking about what's happening, you know, it's just really important that we link up with good people, that we all assist each other. You know, we have great product. They have a great product. Derek hit me up and was like, let's come and bring our brands together because of this breakfast that's happening. And I'm super appreciative of it. And so we're here to over deliver and super serve. So I'm excited to be in Orlando for this major launch this weekend. All right. Well, those are your Under the Radar stories. We do have the Way Up mix for you at the top of the hour. Plus, we have an amazing G Herbo interview for you today. You are going to absolutely love this interview. G Herbo is so transparent. He's talking about a time that he felt out of love with doing music and being an artist, but now he's back in love, and you can feel it with this new project that's on the way. It's Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time for your Yee Tea. And recently, J-Lo was doing a Q&A for her upcoming movie. It's a musical called Kiss of the Spider Woman, and she talked about losing out on a role that she prepared for weeks. Here's what she had to say.
I remember auditioning for Evita. I would be practicing for weeks and sing my heart out, and there's my thing. And he goes, "You're amazing. You know Madonna has the part, right?"
And Brooke Hogan is saying that she is not upset about being removed from Hulk Hogan's will. She's not going to get any of his nearly $5 million in assets. She told TMZ, his decision is no surprise to me. It's what I asked for. I stand by it with no regrets. My dad knows I'm a hard worker, and I have been surviving without his money for a long, long time. So apparently, with the money that's left behind for his beneficiaries, she is not one of them. All right, and former NBA center Jason Collins, he was the league's first openly gay player, has been diagnosed with a brain tumor. He is currently undergoing treatment. The league did release a statement on Thursday on behalf of Collins and his family. They called on his fans to send positive vibes. They said Jason and his family welcome your support and prayers and kindly ask for privacy as they dedicate their attention to Jason's health and well-being. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, it's a New Music Friday. We'll tell you what's out today. It's Way Up.
Everybody whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts. So you should know. This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time for Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. If you have a question, of course, I'm here to help you out. Hey, Kenneth, what's your question for Ask Yee?
My relationship is real rocky right now, man, and I don't know if I need to leave or I need to stay, man.
Well, what's the problem?
Every day is just something different. I just try to be a better man to my woman.
Okay, well, what makes you not a great man to your woman that you need to do better?
I honestly do think that I need to slow down on things like drinking and things of that nature.
Okay. You think you have like an alcohol abuse problem?
You know, no one wants to admit to something like that.
But that's how they know you have a problem when you won't admit it, too, is what they say.
Right, you're right about that, man. But, you know, I just use the alcohol to kind of cope with the problems and things of that nature.
Right. Because, you know, the first step to getting help is to admitting that there's something you need help with.
Yes, ma'am.
And look, I appreciate that you can call up here and be self-reflective and know that about yourself. And it's not an easy thing to say, but just know that if you don't say it, you're not going to deal with it.
You're right about that, man. You're right.
So I really suggest that you find a treatment center where you can go get help. And don't feel bad that you can't do it alone. It's a disease. Just like if you were sick and you had to go to the hospital and get treated for it, this is something that you may need to get some treatment for. And it can honestly positively improve all aspects of your life. Like you said, there's a root cause of this, and it's something that you're using to escape from other issues that you're having. And it's probably making things even worse.
You're right about that, ma'am.
All right. Well, listen, there's a lot of different places where you can go to for help. You can call 1-800-662-HELP. But when I promise you, it's a no judgment zone. And this is something that you need to find the right tools to be able to cope with this. I just know that your woman will also be very proud of the fact that you went and started to get help for this and be supportive. Because if she loves you, she wants what's best for you.
Okay, you're right about that.
You know, I think you know what you need to do. And I know it's hard to take those first steps. But once you do, you'll be glad that you did.
That's something I'm going to look into, too. I'm going to look into that ASAP, too, ma'am. As soon as we get off the phone and things of that nature, that's something I'm going to look into, starting today.
I appreciate that. Can you call back and check in with me, too, please?
I most definitely can, ma'am.
I would love that. And if it makes you feel better, the cost of alcohol because of these tariffs is so high, it's going to save you some money, too.
You're right about that. You're right about that. You're right about that. You're right about that. You're right about that.
Listen, we're about to start drinking plenty of water and being healthy.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling. And I'm pray for you too, because I know you can do this.
All right, thank you, ma'am. And yeah, please keep me in your prayers, ma'am. I will keep you updated with everything, ma'am.
I cannot wait to hear from you. Thank you for calling.
All right, you're welcome, ma'am.
All right, well, that was Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, you could leave a message and ask whatever question that way. And when we come back, man, Herbo is going to be joining us. He's got a new album on the way, Lil Herb, so you know he's flashing back to the beginning of his career when he was a badass kid. And we're going to talk to him about everything he's got going on. Really a great interview. Herbo's always a good sit down. It's way.
No bag. We're about to do this. One of the most famous women in radio. We're talking about Angela Yee.
You're Way Up with Angela Yee.
Please believe that.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and look who's in the building. Herbo's here with me. How you feeling today?
I'm good, sis.
I want you to clear something up that was said, and I saw this headline on TMZ, and so I really, because I know you're very tapped in with everything, and it says here that the headline is Herbo was in agreement with President Donald Trump sending the National Guard to Chicago.
Yeah. See, they be trying to take my words and take the stuff I say and twist it. I wouldn't say I'm in agreement. They took that as me trying to make a political statement. You know what I'm saying? I'm not political. All I said was I'm just all for keeping the kids and the women safe. I'm a product of violence in my city. I'm all for saving the youth. I don't really give a about grown men making dumbass decisions. I don't really care about
those grown men making dumb decisions do come from the environment that they were raised in. We all do have to do better. And I feel like sometimes it is just a lack of resources. It's
always a lack of resources for sure. And that's why I'm so adamant about being a voice for the voiceless. I done so much for my city as far as putting millions of dollars in the city between me and my brother McKinley Nelson. We done really gave back tenfold when it came to just being somebody that's gonna be on the forefront when it come to making a difference. That's why I speak out about mental health and gun violence and all this stuff, because I come from that. I'm not a Trump supporter or nothing like that. I'm not political at all, to be completely honest with you, for real. So it's like, I was just saying, whatever gonna stop the violence in my city. It's certain people in Chicago, like, they don't really give a about the police. They're not scared of the police, for real. Like, so it's like, if the National Guard standing on the corner gonna stop somebody from shooting a block up, I don't care. I'm cool with that.
I saw somebody went on live and was like, and they put up this story and they were like, don't try that in Chicago, because let me tell you something, we not going for that. I don't know if you saw that post.
Yeah, I seen that.
And he was like, this is a different place. If
That's somebody saying that who gonna be in the house, who ain't never did to nobody or never not got probably no tough bone in his body. They just want to go viral on the internet.
Right now I'm talking to G Herbo. He's got new music out, his new app, and he's got an album on the way, Lil Herb. You know, you have some of the funniest moments on social media too. I remember seeing somebody and you were like in the background and they was like fake filming themselves, but they was really filming you.
Yeah. That was recently. Matter of fact, that was recently. I shot a video. I don't even know who that guy was.
It's so weird but it went viral because it's like, yo, if you want to take a picture with him, just say like.
I feel like he was recording and then so when I seen him,
and you look up.
Yeah, I'm like, what's up? You feel what I'm saying? But I don't get why people do that, man. That's so weird.
Like, just ask me.
Yeah, for sure. Like, what that was probably like a week ago. I was in Philly. Me and my security was like having a debate. They thought I was arguing with my girl.
I saw that. Somebody filmed that too.
They thought I was arguing with Taina, but I wasn't even arguing with her. They walked up on me. Taina was tapping me, trying to tell me like, let the window up. Like, you arguing and you yelling and fans outside recording you, like, let the window up. She told me at least 3-4 times before that girl walked up to me and was like, let the window up.
And then the other thing that always comes up is you and Farrakhan.
Yeah.
And you were like, whoever did this is a...
That was his fault. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was still drunk from the night before leaving the club.
Trying to talk to Farrakhan.
8 in the morning, man. 9 a.m. I guarantee you I was leaving the club at probably 5, 6. He called me like, yeah, the minister, they called me, talking about they want to, like, man, I'm like, bro, what you mean? Like, I got to go. Like, I don't know how my arm did that. Like, I don't remember, man. All I know is I was still drunk at the table, like the minister, like, yeah, man, much love, respect.
Every now and then that picture just pop up.
Yeah.
And it's always funny when you see it. G Herbo's here. We got more with him when we come back. He goes everywhere with his conversations. Super honest and transparent. It's Way Up.
Look.
Yeah, what's happening?
You want to know my name?
Way Up with Angela Yee.
Turn me on.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and G Herbo is here with us today. We're talking about his new music. He's got an album on the way, Lil Herb, but he's been through a lot. Now let's talk about this song, Went Legit.
Yeah.
Banger.
Appreciate it.
It really paints a picture, but we got to ask you like the deeper questions about, you know, what was going on in certain parts.
Like, my music has always been a form of therapy for me. For real. Like, I really feel like I was fresh off a long paragraph reading Taina text or something. Like, she must have said something.
That's why you started the song like that.
And that's exactly why I started it like that. Like, I guarantee you, like, I could bet my bottom dollar that me and her was arguing before I went in the studio.
Every day some new issue. Beefing with my bitch right now, but life still lit. Riding down the strip, $500,000 whip.
I wasn't trying to create that song. I wasn't trying to create a hit record. Like, we was just in the studio and they told me to rap, and that was the first thing I could think of. When it just turned out like how it turned out.
Right now I'm talking to G Herbo. He's got new music out, his new app, and he's got an album on the way, Lil Herb. You know, you beat like a lot of the odds too, just in so many different situations.
Definitely.
I know you said you went to rehab twice. And they do say people when they go to rehab, they normally don't kick a habit the first time they go. It does require, and some people also go to rehab and don't want anyone to know about that.
It was good for me. I did good the first time I went to rehab though. Like, I think I went in 2017 or something like that, and I was clean for like a year. And then I lost my best friend and I relapsed.
Right.
I don't even want to get emotional talking about it, but like, I just felt like I experienced so much death. I've been losing friends since I was in middle school, and I was at a point in my life where I felt successful. I had just had my first kid. I was on tour, like, you know, I had moved out of Chicago, and I felt like, man, I don't even gotta be in this no more. I don't gotta look over my shoulder. I don't gotta carry a gun. I feel like I was just getting to the point where I could make money and pull my people closest to me out of that. And I lost one of my best friends who I felt like was going to be a part of that. Well, not it felt like, I know was going to be a part of that journey and be with me. Like, that was one of the main people I wanted to save his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to get him out of Chicago, get him to LA with me and show him this lifestyle, because I first started doing music when I was like 16, 15, going on the road, doing shows, 17, 18, 19. He never would come with me. Like, he always wanted to be in the hood. When I've started doing shows and getting famous, like, everybody want to come. Like, when you got a show, I want to come. People who I don't even want to come want to come. Like, and I used to have to beg him to come, and he'd never come. I got to a point where now I got some real money. I'm in LA. Like, I'm thinking I'm finna get a crib, and my homies just gonna all come to LA with me, you know. And then he got killed. It just made me real depressed, and I just like, I feel like I couldn't even be there for my son at the time, you know, like. And I just started back like getting high, and then I had to go back to rehab after that.
And that was like the survivor's remorse that
Yeah, for sure. Losing him, losing my homie Cap, who passed away actually before him. Then my little brother passed away in 2021. It was just like a lot on me, for real.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
For anybody to have to deal with. G Herbo's here, and normally when we come back, you guys would have the last word. But how could I not have the last word with G Herbo? Because so much to talk about. He's got a new album on the way. It's Way Up.
Let's go.
Turn me up. Here we go again.
This is Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Now, normally you guys would have the last word here, but today we are going to let G Herbo have the last word. Also in the song, you kind of touched a little bit, I think, on Went Legit. The case that you had recently that you managed to come through.
Yeah. What really frustrated me for real, like, I was surprised at all the people that wanted me to go to jail. Like,
people think everything is so funny. like it's,
they wanted me to go to jail. It was crazy to me. Like, I ain't naive. I know the internet really don't love you. Like,
right.
I feel like people wanted to see me
people
lose.
online enjoy like those types of headlines because that's a big story. Mickey, where were you in all this? Like,
right in the midst of it. At every court date and just giving them support. It was frustrating for all of us that loved him because it was a reality that he might have to actually go to jail. I'm your son's godfather, right? So at the end of the day, it was like, man, I'm thinking about that and how we gonna set this thing up if the worst scenario happens. And we prayed and God delivered.
Yeah, no, that was a blessing because I know you probably was thinking, I don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah, I was definitely, I ain't gonna lie, I was definitely nervous for real.
To the last second.
You gotta think about it, like, I done been through so much and overcame so much, and like, be at that point in my life and my career where it's like, we finna go to jail. I done made all the success, and I was down there a millionaire, 18, 19 years old. What the reason do I have to go do wire fraud?
Right.
Like, I was real deal innocent. Like, I didn't have nothing to do with that.
Right now I'm talking to G Herbo. He's got new music out, his new app, and he's got an album on the way, Lil Herb. And the album did get pushed back, right?
Yeah, I pushed the album back up.
Why did you push it back?
Adding the finishing touches. I'm so like hands-on, and I feel like this is gonna be such a special project. I didn't want to leave nothing out. Original date was supposed to be October 3rd, right before my birthday, so I pushed it back to like late October, just like 2 weeks for real.
Right.
2022, 23, I didn't really drop much music because I was like getting my business in order and just like getting my mental together. I was really shaking back from grieving the loss of my little brother for them 2 years. Like, I really fell into like alcoholism real bad. Like, I lost myself bad after my brother died. Like, I admit, like, I really wasn't myself. I turned into a whole other person. 2022, 23, it was like a reality check for me, for real. Like, just like, all right, man, let me get my business in order. Let me figure out what I want to do with my career and music. Like, I was just winging it for like a year and a half, 2 years. So the last year, 2024, 25, I just wanted to kind of like figure out how to rap again and just like put music out and see what the streets
and it
like.
worked.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
you've done so many things that people haven't done. You got the family getting along, everybody. I think that's amazing. So congrats on that, because that was a journey.
No,
sometimes
definitely.
people can't even see that will ever happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I did though. I always been like a visionary. I'm like, man, it's gonna be cool to get greater later. You know, and it's all like just gotta try to figure out how to do the next best thing. Cause at the end of the day, ain't nothing more important than the children.
Kids. That's right. You got an apology from Selena Powell.
Yeah,
never
that's
seen
crazy,
that happen,
right?
really.
You ain't never seen that. Probably the only rapper to ever get an apology from her.
But I appreciate you for coming up. It's always great talking to you.
For sure,
I told you, your
always.
interviews are always amazing.
Definitely. It's always good to see you.
Thank you so much to G Herbo for joining us. You can watch that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. Matter of fact, we even got Mickey Halstead, his manager, to talk, and people are shocked. If you see me in Orlando representing for Big Dave's Cheesesteak and Cup, because we're going to be doing a coffee at the Orlando breakfast spots for Big Dave's Cheesesteak, come and say hi to us. But again, have a great and safe weekend. I'll see you Monday.
Angela Yee is Way Up.